but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a Sprinter.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Caps of Buenos Aires taking on the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On play action, here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now the rookie 3rd-round pick. It's De'Von Achane. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Dolphins at 1-6 now, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, you look at this defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Cunningham looking to throw. Out left and completes to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Now Cunningham. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. First down, here's Mitchell. And caught out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this throw will be intercepted. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 2nd and 9. Now they'll audible to something else. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second play ready to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
He'll get that one complete to counter. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now Cunningham. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Cunningham to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They're trying to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cunningham. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Connor. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. That's caught, it's Josh Downs. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Cunningham. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far for this defense, because they've been showing the best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham. He finds his man. Complete. That's countered. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Caps are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They set up the screen to Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd down and 1. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in 1st downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a 1st down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
First down, they go back to Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year back in week 2. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami. Second and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Short pass to Howard. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Smoke Monday. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And now the rookie's free. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
19 tight.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Caps will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Thank you. All right, come on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 7 brings up second and 3.
Here's Tua. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun on third down, Cunningham. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 16 yards.
On first down, Cunningham. And that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And he gets this to Thornton.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Cunningham.
Got his man, it's Thornton.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Steps away to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Now Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown!
Tyquan Thornton.
42 yards.
And the Caps take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Go, take it to the house.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Dancing to his left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
15 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Achane on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Short pass to Howard. Shoves him aside. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team, because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Downs going in motion left.
60 Maverick, 60, 19 Lions. Cougar 19. Hey.
Now Cunningham. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At the 40-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A give up the middle to Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the past. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. H.A. now up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Tua. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Howard. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Stay right here. Solo left side.
Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Tua going to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Cunningham looking to throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor. Stiff-armed him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Cunningham to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They're going option play on 3rd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Tua sets up to pass it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds. So possession will stay the same.
He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
Flush to his right. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Smoke Monday.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And quickly, they get to the line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Start.
Cunningham. Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Cunningham.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton
From 6 yards away.
And the Caps look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Dolphins 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
Tyreek Hill on the return. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Again, it's Achane.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Cunningham from the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down tonight before getting us inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So this crowd will not go home.